see where I'm at today. Drastically different seating positions somehow. Alright, that's fine. Okay, it's a little colder today for some reason. Okay, so I'm gonna try to get back to the same thing, but in my warm up, I've been watching this guy, or I've been thinking about that guy with that did the French guy with the two finger patterns, because what do they call that? Kind of drawing a blank here. My mind's not quite working. My coffee didn't quite. The button didn't get pushed. And then I didn't even have time to put the egg in the coffee, or the egg powder. It makes eggs in my coffee. But anyway, so what's that guy? Let me tune this thing. But I was just trying to think if the pattern is an interesting pattern with two fingers, because 2 fingers per string. I was kind of messing with that. So I thought I'd warm up with that. So because what I'm thinking here is if I was on 4 o'clock like that, and I didn't have a good ring finger, so the most comfortable position for a normal hand is pointer to ring. So then, if you only had pointer to middle, you could do that, but it's a little bit more uncomfortable. And that would lead you, I would think, to doing these patterns up here, right? So if you go two notes per string, you'd end up doing this. Like if I wanted to play the scale, instead of going 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the same position, I'd have to do 2 notes per string, which would mean 6, 7, and then back here, 7, 1, and then 2, 3, right? So you'd have to actually you'd end up floating backwards to 6, 7, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so it would be, you'd have to go backwards 6, 7, right, and then back to 1, 2, and then 3, 4, which is kind of an interesting way. Again, just rhythmically, if you did that, that would be interesting. I don't have to do it with the fingers that he would use, right? So I do that with this. was thinking what I was trying. I was gonna think about what that would do rhythmically if I played it like that, and then I would think if I only had two fingers, this pattern. He seems to play very fast this way, which I'm thinking is this pattern actually in the box. So if I walk up the box walks down the grid like that, right? So I can play the box here, and then I can play the box up. Now the interesting thing is if I play this with two fingers, like I'd be at the bottom of the box here with my second finger, and then I can reach down here underneath it with this finger, right? Because that's where I'm going to end up. I'm going to end up with my second finger here, and that I can slide in to here. I'm thinking that's the pattern that might be finger-wise, which is a little unusual, but and then slide in up to here. So then you slide this in, do, and then and then going down here is kind of a mess, because then you have to go down here. If I did it from this pattern over here, same thing. So now I go do, and then I put my finger here and slide it forward. Well, if I go from here, it would be, and then I can, but then and then I slide my finger under here again. So you get that diagonal pattern. I think something like that is what I'm watching him do. You can get fast at that, I would think. So then if I go backwards, like if I was on the bottom, if I was on like this pattern over here, if I go backwards, let's do it from this spot. If I go backwards, it would be, and then I slide this finger out of the key. So the other way I can do it is I slide, instead of going out of the key, I go dun 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 dun. No, I think that's the way he does it. That's the way he does it. All right. So anyways. Let's try to get fast at that. So now I'm going to combine that with the idea of trying to walk 2 notes per string backwards. So I would think it would, like, again, it would go boom, boom, like this, 6, 7, and then 1, 2, and then 3, 4. And that's going to give you, that'll give you the scale, but now I'm walking it backwards, and that'll make me do something different, you know. Trying to combine them together. 2 skills I don't know well. So if I did that like with these two, then if I did that same pattern, 2 notes per string, it would go here, here, so 7, 1. So I could start on 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I could start playing like backwards. So let's try it up here on the Dorian. It would be, or Ionian, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could keep going. 7, 1. Let's try the next one up. If I go to this one, it would be here 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. If I did a diagonal 2-note per string pattern, that's on 12. Did I do the Dorian already? I think I did. I guess I did. Did I do Dorian? I don't think so. Let's try it back here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. let's try the even. We'll bring it back here. Say we'll be on, see if I can reach up here. As long as I'm leaning back, I should be able to go up here without a problem. Because I'm leaning back, so that allows me to go a little further up the neck, I would think. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3. So now I can reach, because I don't have the cutout, but I can reach the top strings more easily. So I can do a lean back shape there. 3, 4. Where's that? I could even go up a little further if I'm leaning back like that. Let's try to go 3, 4. 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. Since I'm reaching up the neck like this. So that would be 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know. So it's kind of those diagonal patterns, which are kind of, I think those are interesting. So I think like any kind of pattern, like I'm almost thinking, like what other patterns could I, like there's the 3-note per string of it. If you go 3-note per string, that's going to lead you diagonally upwards. So if I said 6, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, it looks like it's going to go down, but it actually will get messed up right here on the 3 notes on the wide step. But it takes a long time to actually move up that way. So I'm almost thinking let's cheat and just not go into scale, but I'm like 3 notes per string, but I'm always going to go up to the next one, no matter what. So I go boom, boom, boom. I'll just make up little rules for my own thing, and just think about the pattern. So 6, 7, 1, and then 3, 4, 5. Right. So I'm just gonna think about the pattern and be like, what if I did that? Would that sound cool? I don't know. It should be in the same key. Hard to go backwards. if I did that up here. So that would be better if I worked in the back going forwards. If I started at the back of the guitar and I'm like, now I'm going to go forward. What if I just did a pattern like I move up every 2 strings and I'm just going to go up every 2 strings no matter what. So I'm like 2 notes per string, but I'm going to move diagonally this way in the pattern no matter what. So if you do it like that 2-finger guy, actually the pattern, that kind of pattern, like if I grab this with my ring finger, then I can tuck my pointer finger under here. It's a little smoother actually. And then when I go down to here, I can do the slide thing. I can tuck my finger under here and then slide it into position. That actually works pretty good. wasted my whole time here. Let me do my joke. I don't know, I probably won't do much more. Man. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna. It's a Hollywood joke. So I'm gonna go over it's like a DEI kind of joke in Hollywood. I know it's a straight white male complaining, but I still feel like in Hollywood when they had the DEI thing at its max, I think that would be the word. That would be like the craziest like situation because it seemed like they kind of when you had that white fragility thing that was in there that was kind of like it was kind of like so now you've got like sexual harassment and then you've got the white fragility thing that became like a thing where like the companies would hire them so that you had to go into these meetings and stuff and then so that's kind of what this one's. I think that's actually reducing lately. I was kind of in somewhat of a corporate situation before that, but I wasn't like in Hollywood. So I'm just kind of imagining how bad it must have been in Hollywood because you could see it in the actual like what they're making, like how like they're so to my understanding, it's like if you don't hire people based on like qualifications only, I don't care what it is, like whatever else you choose to hire people on, it could be like it could be just you hire family members or you hire based on bribery or you hire based on whatever characteristics or sexual orientation or men or women. I don't care what it is. No matter what you do, it's gonna make things worse, right? The incentives are all messed up, and it seems like Hollywood became the poster child of messing up the incentives, and I think they've lost their clout as a result. So that's the general gist here. You can see it in sports most clearly. Like if you don't hire the best person in sports, you're done. But in other places, we seem to think it's different. Well, yeah, we can hire other people. The government people will hire them on something else other than they're the best person. It's like, well, no, it's the same. That's like it's the same thing. It's gonna be bad. It's gonna be bad. Anyway, the problems of the straight white male in Hollywood executive employee management today as I imagine it. I didn't work in Hollywood, so I'm just imagining here based on the movie productions that I've been seeing. They'd be like, I feel like my biggest problem is I have too many disappointments. I've got too many disappointments, as in appointments where I'm scheduled to get dissed by specifically selected groups of professionals. Bunch of disappointments I got to deal with all day long. For example, tomorrow, I got a company scheduled mandatory DEI meeting with a white fragility expert, and I have to be there. It's mandatory, which means if I don't attend, I get even bigger disappointments in the future on my calendar. And I already know how this is going to go. It's going to be like a PowerPoint slide. Number 1, let's unpack some things here. Slide number 2, you have a silhouette that looks suspiciously like my driver's license photo, where I'm sure I'll be gently, professionally, politely dissed for no dang reason. That was disappointment number 1 of the day. Disappointment 1 on the calendar, followed immediately by a mandatory sexual harassment awareness appointment, which is corporate code for gentlemen. Please remember, you are not 14th century pirates in a way that feels a lot like they're calling me a 14th century pirate. I kind of feel like I'm not calling you a 14th century pirate or anything. I'm just saying that's how the whole meeting goes. Hey, look, I'm not calling you a pirate, this dirty pirate, but I'm just saying. It sounds like a Candace Owens podcast about whoever she's hating on. I'm just saying. Okay. And again, I'll sit there thinking I was not planning on pillaging HR today, but okay, whatever. That's my second disappointment of the day on the calendar. That's okay. I'm going to get some work done now. Then, because Hollywood believes in trilogies, they believe in trilogies, you have a mandatory gay awareness appointment where I'm sure I'll be dissed for no dang reason. And it's like, dude, have you if you've streamed the TikToks and the Netflix over the last 15 years, I'm sure you're aware. We're all aware at this point in time. All the content out there is making us more than aware. I don't think we need an extra meeting. It's a waste of money. Talk about consulting money wasted. This is a scam. You turn on the television. I'm very aware. So that's my third disappointment of the day. Third disappointment. My calendar is chock full of disappointments. That's the problem, you know. Oh crap. I'm not supposed to use the word chalk as a metaphor anymore for some reason. That's what I learned in my disappointment. So I'm sorry. It's a dry erase full. No, that erases history. It's a whiteboard full of disappointment. No, that sounds even worse. That's not good. I can't. What if I use it's pink chalk? My day is pink chalk full of disappointments, for crying out loud. Aggressively pastel, softly judgmental, color coordinated condemnation. You know, I mean, at this point, I don't check my email. I check to see which flavor of the disappointment has been scheduled for today and which specifically selected group are there to join in on the group disappointment that I've been scheduled for. I got 9 o'clock, 9 a.m., you got to reflect. 11 a.m., examine. 2 p.m., unlearn. 3:30 p.m., circle back and re-unlearn. By Friday, I'm not even disappointed anymore. I'm pre-dissed. I show up like, all right, who are we mad at today? Is it me? I feel like it's probably me, based on... Anyway, that's what I feel. I didn't work in Hollywood, but based on their production quality and the themes right now, I feel like that's basically what it would be like to be Hollywood. Oh, maybe not now, but like a couple of years ago. Now they're dead. They've gone the way of the dodo now. It's going to be taken over by YouTubers making better stuff in their basement with AI. It's sad, but that's what's going to happen. Anyway, let's see. Oh crap, I missed my slides. Dang it.
I'm an executive.
Probably wasn't funny without the slides.
Managing chaos like I probably should.
I'll show you the slides now.
Problem is not the stress, it's my calendar's passive aggressive mess. I don't have meetings, I have disappointments. Hand-picked panels with PowerPoint pointers. Professionals trained in corporate tone to gently explain why I'm the problem zone. Tomorrow morning mandatory attendance. DEI summit of authentic repentance. Mandatory means if I skip the session, I get a bonus round of public correction. Slide 1 says let's unpack some things. Slide 2's a shadow that looks like me. Driver's license silhouette glowing bright. Now let's discuss this archetype. It's a disappointment. 9 a.m. sharp. Bring your notebook and your vulnerable heart. Disappointment. 2 by noon. By 3 I'm starring in my own tribunal room. Aggressively pastel, softly condemned. Color-coded feelings I didn't intend. I don't even feel stressed. I'm not disappointed. I'm predestined. Next up, harassment awareness hour. Corporate says it's about shared power. Translation, gentlemen, let's be clear. You are not pirates, adjust your gear. I'm sitting there thinking, respectfully calm. I was not planning to raid HR's palm. No ships, no swords, no pillaging spree. But thank you for clarifying that for me. Scoreboard flips, that's disappointment too. Tie slightly loose and so slightly blue. Then act 3 because this town loves trilogies. Another seminar in soft lit energy. It's a disappointment. 3 in a row. Streaming services told me so. chock full. No, can't say that. Pink chock full. They were good with that. Aggressively pastel, softly judgmental. Calendar weaponized and sentimental. It's a disappointment. Spotlight bright, conference room, anime fight. Walk through the door like, who's it today? Room goes silent. I slowly say, alright, who we mad at? Is it me? It feels like me. Oh, by Friday, I stand up straight. Aura glowing corporate fate. They schedule it, I coexist because I'm not disappointed. I'm predistined.
Alright, those are the slides. AI's getting better, man. They're gonna take over Disney. Disney's done. It's all of Hollywood is someone's just gonna make better stuff with like in like 5 minutes. And it won't be like all preachy and stuff. It's gonna be crazy. I don't know. No one will have any work. I don't know what. Whatever. So I didn't really do much today. Yeah. Well, I'll just jam for a little while more. it.